A general strike has spread across the city of Jenin after militants shot and killed a member of the Palestinian security forces. Shops were closed in the city on Monday, the day after militants killed a member of the Palestinian security forces and wounded 2 others. The Palestinian resistance called for one-day strike, rejecting the escalation by Palestinian security forces and urging residents to support efforts to pressure authorities to end it. An Associated Press reporter in Jenin heard gunfire and explosions, apparently from clashes between militants and Palestinian security forces. Militant groups called for a general strike across the territory, accusing the security forces of trying to disarm them in support of Israel's half-century occupation of the territory. The Western-backed Palestinian Authority is internationally recognized but deeply unpopular among Palestinians, in part because it cooperates with Israel on security matters. Israel accuses the authority of incitement and of failing to act against armed groups. The Palestinian Authority blamed Sunday's attack on outlaws. It says it is committed to maintaining law and order but will not police the occupation. The Palestinian Authority exercises limited authority in population centers in the West Bank. Israel captured the territory in the 1967 Mideast War, and the Palestinians want it to form the main part of their future state. Israel's current government is opposed to Palestinian statehood and says it will maintain open-ended security control over the territory. Violence has soared in the West Bank following Hamas' October 7, 2023 attack out of Gaza, which ignited the war there.
احنا مش ضد المقاومة ومش ضد الكتيبة، وبنفس الوقت احنا مش ضد القانون، احنا مع القانون. بس لا يجوز ان يكون اكثر من قانون في البلد. احنا دائما مع القانون ومع المقاومة، بس في اطراف ثالثة قاعدة بتدخل على الموضوع. الشعب لازم يكون اوعى من هيك.
Pyrotechnic explosions have been reported in several cities across Russia in the past 2 days, local media reported on Saturday. At least 13 cases involving fires in cars, buildings, ATMs occurred. 3 police cars were burnt in Moscow, St. Petersburg and Tver cities in the past 2 days. The fire in the police car in Tver was caused by a man who poured inflammable liquid over the vehicle on Friday, December 20th. In Moscow, the shopping center, Fort, was evacuated after the burning of firecrackers in the premises of the multifunctional center for the provision of public services. An elderly woman was identified as the perpetrator. According to the Ministry of Internal Affairs of Moscow, the woman was detained by visitors and handed over to the arriving police. She is suspected of acting upon instructions of unknown people. Another shopping center was evacuated in Korolev city in Moscow region after the explosion of firecrackers. Eyewitnesses reported that the explosion of fireworks broke several windows of the building and the ceiling caught fire. A 63-year-old suspect was detained by police. In Khimki city in Moscow region, pyrotechnic fire occurred in a post office. Fires have also been reported in branches of various banks. A man burnt pyrotechnic in a bank in Rostov-on-Don city. Telegram channels also reported that 2 pensioners poured flammable liquid into an ATM and then set it on fire. Explosion also occurred at ATM in St. Petersburg with Telegram channels publishing photos and video footage of the alleged attacker.